What the fuck is up?
What the fuck is up?
Let's call this Honeynewmoon part 13, shall we?
Yep.
Let's do it. I think this is all a part of the bigger message. This is literally just going to be a channeled message.
Yep.
We have made it back to the same places that can find us because we have proof, we have evidence on what it is that really confines all of us. Truly, we have the answers at the end of the tunnel. We have been properly worked out. We have jumped into a rabbit hole and we've come out completely changed, you know, completely changed. April was proper. May is crazy. May is being ready. May is everything being perfectly alchemized and tempered properly for the new beginning. So much new beginning. It's time for this. It's time for the Three of Cups. It's time. Part 13 of this Honeynewmoon series is it's time for the Three of Cups. It's time for the Three of Cups. It's that simple. I think if I could really think about everything that got healed, worked on, touched upon, released, surrendered to, oh my God. Yeah, we're so, all systems are a go. We're so locked in. We're so seated. We're in such a prepared posture for what it can be. And I feel like that little trip that we all got to take together to show just like a sample of what it's going to be. But anywho, let's just go ahead and get right into the cards. Let's look at our overarching energy. Holy shit. Yeah. This is the total energy that I feel like was vetted out, if you will. You know, like I said, excuse the low energy, excuse the like whatever, dude. We've just like come to find that we are in fact completely sustaining and sourcing our life ourselves. That is totally what's happening here. And when it's 9 of Cups at the top of May with the 2 of Wands, it means our 2 wands came together and put ourselves onto the proper alignment. Now, Spirit is bringing me back to where I was, so I can, in fact, see how different the alignment is. See how there isn't any, we've rewritten the past, there isn't any animosity, there is no showing up the way that you would have. Again, someone would have flopped. I think, like I said, everything about what you just saw us go through within this 12-part episodic plus this sort of bonus message was to show you, can you source your own life? There wasn't anything about that place. It's not like I'm about to give you 5 stars on B&B. Like, no, it's not going to be, it's not even about where the fuck we just went. We didn't go anywhere. We just went to a fucking regular. But what wasn't regular? Yeah. Now you see it, now you don't. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Now it's like, in my own archive, like, what could it be? What could it be in a week for us? Like I said, I could be in LA. Could be there.
Could be. But
I think that's what was proven here. That's the reason we come back in triumph. That's why I spoke with the same valor that I spoke with before I can bibbidi bobbidi boo the maggot trip in front of, before I can pull the rabbits out of the hat in front of you guys. Like, it's like we have to be sitting here telling you what it's about to be. And to come into first and to be standing here, I'm this exhausted every fucking day. Every day I push it to the max. Every day I fucking sip my black coffee and then I fucking go on my walkie poo and then I finish the art and then I fucking bless my fucking husband and then it's like every day. Every day is what it is. This is a regimen for me. But right now we are realizing that. We passed. Everything will be different now. The way that you're perceived, like, you wouldn't have survived that. You know what I mean? It means you're not, like, the people thought you were going to make it for far less. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, like, rejuvenated, battery charged.
Right.
That, like, I mean, completely different.
Type shit,
bro. Tan, like, like, swear to God, we look like we came straight from Tahiti.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
That's
Swear to you, we look like we got dunked in the fucking Atlantic proper. 444. That's what I'm saying, bruv. When they fed you to the wolves, all you did was like get a deep healing. This was what my Honeynewmoon was. I'm telling you, people sat with the karma of whatever it was. You don't even have to trip though, because You stood on the point. We stood on the point that we source our shit ourselves. People got the proper, like I said, people put us out and they felt that immediately. Like, ooh, that I might have just like really destabilized them a little bit. And it's like, no, bro. Like, again, I've been saying, I'm like, you know what? Maybe what's missing is that I need to be celebrated properly. Maybe sometimes it's not even that you haven't done enough or that you haven't, you know, finished learning a lesson yet. Sometimes it's that the bitches around you ain't fucking. Round of applause. Shawty, make that ass clap. Drop it to the floor, make that ass clap. Like, that's what we were doing all week. Bust it, bust it, bust it. And my team is really doing that on the ether. Like, right now, I think it is a big, like, applause because when it was all said and done, you're still sourcing the shit. Like, once the fucking measles and the mumps get out of the fucking way. The dream has come down. Holy shit. Holy shit. The Seven of Cups reversed. This is, like I said, what Dennis and I just did was filmed for the reason that there's no expectation that from the circumstances we were coming from, that should have been possible. If it was not for our godforsaken fucking vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is not something that you should have been, the average Joe should be able to achieve. No, that's what I mean. That's what I've been trying to say is like, I get it. I know I sound schizophrenic talking about what the fuck it is, but I'm telling you what the fuck it is for me. I'm telling you that, yes, the offers being extended to me are in fact being extended to me. It's not, this isn't regular.
Yeah. That part.
Because it shouldn't be this favored. It shouldn't be. We were gone the whole time, bro.
Yeah, true.
9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. That's what I mean. Don't overthink it, boo. I'm independent. You know, and I feel like coming back in for, you know, number 13 of the Honeynewmoon series, the fucking bonus is like a reflection time, you know, like, and we're back, right? Because life can look like so many fucking things. It can. It really can.
It can.
When you're in the mood to party, you better fucking party. When you're in the mood to fucking channel the fucking word, you better channel the fucking word and call it a goddamn day. Because you can only do this with true love, with a fucking soulmate partnership. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when I have my team around me, like, I'm never really, like, going without. That's all I'm saying. It's like, we're on each other's team. Word the Lord. The Magician. That's what comes next. That's what I'm saying. That whole experience was, in fact, just to court you into the Magician suit. 9 of Wands. I think we stay at the 9 of Wands so long until we actually can make a magic trick that fucking works. And the magic trick fucking worked, did it not? I'm back in the, this is for continuity purposes. Like, I feel like we thought, like, why aren't things moving forward? We're, like, sitting here trying to wrap it up. Well, okay, we just showed you.
We literally just showed you. Bro.
We just showed you because, you know, you let me run my mouth on here being like, I could do so much if I was resourced. Okay, so literally no one throws me any fucking resources. We just take some fucking random fucking B&B and turn it into the fucking 6-day festival. There, now what? Now what? Now what? Now what?
No,
this is what I'm talking about. To come back and to reflect on it is like, who's a fucking fan? Who isn't the fucking start of the revolution? Exactly. Let's wrap that up, actually.
Right.
Let's put some respect on it. Okay, you guys tested your little... That's what I'm saying.
Right. This was broken, bro. It's already been.
It's already been. And now the King of Cups coming right in. And the King of Cups... The good thing, because the King of Cups been spending just as much... It's, again, mirrored just as much time as I have. Like, I can tell you, I vet this shit out, bro. You can watch any shit I've ever done. You can go back and watch any shit I've ever done. We're going to record the same shit when history's being made. History's being made. It is what it is. That's what this whole archive is. It's just history being made.
Yeah.
But that was scary. What we just did was scary, babe. To be back in this fucking house after I've been booted out is scary, bro. But why? Because the truth can't be suppressed. As I fucking say the truth, they want me to be scared that this is the truth. That, like, I'm not a bum. I'll never be on the streets as bad as you girls want me to pretend like I'm gonna be on the street. I'm gonna go where I belong.
Yeah. Exactly. Sitting in the royalties that we.
The fucking shit. This is definitely the 13th video. Happy fucking Honeynewmoon to us, baby. We did that shit proper. It's not even done yet. We just did this shit proper, but
did that shit right.
We just had to show you this first little part of the experiment, which was
showing you the fucking benefits of the fucking the shit, like
unemployment benefits, right? We're showing you that like we're showing you polarity right now on cinema. I'm putting my body through the ringer. It's because this shit's gonna pay me out crazy, but I'm showing you the two poles. It can look like this, or it could look like it did 2 days ago. Yeah. Either way, we're zooted. So
you get it how you want it.
Get it how you live it. But now you understand the personal value of who you are. That's what I just demonstrated to myself. Because you're about to understand the personal value of who you really are. And that's what we did. Yeah. Like I said, take someone who is sourcing their life and put them in a situation like this. And answer the riddle. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
That, like, this is the type of opportunity that's like, nobody's going to tell you this is your opportunity. You would just, if it was actually for you though, like, you would know it's your time for this.
Right.
So if you don't take that, we already did it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we sit here, we catch up, and Spirit's like, da-da-da-da-da, but we literally did it, bro. We did it. We flipped it and reversed it.
Like, won 3 times in a row yesterday.
We won 3 times in a row. Like, what isn't being extended? Right. What 5K did we not win? Mm-hmm. Right. Like I said, the fucking ops, the fucking twists and turns, they're all a part of the plot, bro.
Right. Like,
you have to be smart to know that it didn't have to be hard for me today.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to be difficult? Disappointing someone again? Shocker. I don't give a fuck about disappointing someone.
Like,
I'm telling the fucking... Right. I didn't see you at the club. Right. Don't tell them where we've been.
The trees know.
The trees fucking know. So let's talk about this fucking reading, shall we? Let's clarificación. I love it. Fucking 9 of Cups. Sourcing your whole world. Really showing that this is what a fucking CEO really looks like. A motherfucker who can create all of it. All of it.
Yeah,
all of it. 9 of Cups. Let's look at this. Jeez. Yeah. The way that we're set up right now is like glorious, beautiful, amazing, never been done before. Like, that's my stomach scratching. Glorious, amazing, and never been done before. Realistically. And we have a new beginning, you know?
Yeah.
We have a new beginning.
Yeah. In
front of us. And I just think that I really want to come back for a future version of myself because I really want to go into the feeling of contrary to other people's woundings, like, this is that time where it's like, these bitches don't mean that. You know what I mean? Like, it really is at the root of it when you're dealing with, like, soul people that are on your shit. Like, nothing they do, like, you know what I mean? It'd be like if you get an argument with your husband and it'd be like, where we finna go? Like, you know what I mean? It's us. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, there are times when that happens. And I think sometimes when you realize, like, certain relationships are just bigger than dropping each other or than our abandonment wounds, then whatever, then you realize that, like, I truly want to hold space that I learned that through this week, that, like,
shit is,
it's God's story. You're with the people that God would have wanted you to be with.
Right.
And hardly any of it's really about the ego. Yeah, there can be benefits for who God assembles. You could be God's favorite, good for you. But I'm just saying it really has very little to do with just like whatever. And the type of fulfillment that we're getting from these sorts of dreams has to have to do with like shit being for us, you know? I'm just really grateful that I was so prepared because that opportunity came and went, right? Like a week is a week, a day is a day, a year is a year, whatever, right? But if we're never prepared for it, we never get to make good use of it. And I'm so proud. I know that me and you we're doing I'm carrying weight right now because there's still so much uncertainty about what do we need to do, but we're already doing it. Like, that's the thing that I keep reminding myself is like,
that's true.
You know, my little Jamaican deck of cards that I have, Those little vintage playing cards that are just like, there's no problem, man. Like, there's literally no problem.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, my whole point in case was I don't take up space. If I was taking up space, you would see what kind of space I'd be taking up, and who would hate that? It's a party in a bag. It's a rabbit in a hat type of energy with me. So we've proven that, you know, we've proven that not only do we source things ourselves, but we creatively and beautifully attract and assemble all the parts for it. Yeah. And that we're really ready for this new beginning. And that I feel like we're seated. Like, I feel like this is exactly what position I would want to be in when I'm receiving the next portion. Like, I really want to say you will not need to rush. You will not need to have any outward plan of like what anything is, because you are the thing that it is. And the development and the growth and the work on yourself and the regimen and the routine that you make that shows that you care about yourself is really the only way to like track your shit with Saturn, you know, and get your fucking proper shit. But that's what happens, bro. We can turn the lights off and I'm still with my lover. Like what you just saw in the last 12 episodes was literally me and my husband. The actual context of that was we got a text message the Monday before being like, you have till Friday to get the fuck out of my house. The house that we're sitting in today. This is history, right? The same house that like a week ago on Monday, we were told like, you guys are fucking So you saw what it was. Right. So that whole week that we just showed you of like 6 nights of like pure festival vibes, pure frequencies, just pure creative. This is what we feel like our heart deserves right now, regardless of what the narrative is. Yeah. That's what you saw. So you didn't even just see like 2 people who like self-righteously are like, let's fucking record ourselves. Like this is like, it's punk. It's like avant-garde. This is like what you were seeing shouldn't have been happening. This is what I'm doing with like the trash. Right. Someone was like, I want you out of my house so bad. Yeah. I'll book a hotel. I'll book a room and just go. What do you do when this is like someone that like you've named like branches of your film franchise after, like they're like off the shit, right? What do you do when you're like, okay, mom's tweaking? Like, I'm just trying to tell her one of my funny jokes and it happens to be her last straw. Damn. Like, type shit. So, you know, that was what I was recording into history. That's what I was showing, which is that my inner child has the right to feel safe, bro. Because I do have those experiences where, like, you know what, I was raised by, like, a Sag mother, Scorpio father. So the polarities and the extremities of fire and water, like, God, some days as a child, I was like, Jesus Christ. Because it can be so, you know, polarizing, and it can be vacillating so much for me that I'm just like, woo, okay, needing to ground. But the good news is I really have true love. I really am the lover. So even when I get put out, bro, like the thing is like you're already forgiven, because every day that I get to be next to this person is the best day I've ever experienced. Every day that I genuinely get to do what I'm doing here, which is like remind myself that like love actually wins. True love really wins in the end. That like there isn't anything to fear. That like I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to live next to this person the way that you see me doing. I will really take whatever. I don't care. Like I don't care, you know? And that's what I'm saying. I feel like what manifested, it was like someone had to take the authority on that, and I did. Like I said, that was a trash situation. Which was like, basically that was someone sending a spell on me that says your plan didn't work out. All of your little dreams about going west, finishing the tour, like starting the year, connecting with who you're wanting to. Not only was that whole situation you just saw me film sent to me to tell you that fucked up. That wasn't true. The visions you see aren't true. Not only was that actually what you saw me live out, it was me fucking overriding it with my magician energy, overriding the fucking death magic that was sent on me. The improper death magic is these people use the old world's understanding of death magic, which is an endedness. That's not what death is. Death gives you a better G'd up fucking new beginning. And that's all it did. That's all in the end that I realized, like documenting and living through that week of time where someone begrudgingly, like that's just someone being like, here's your little rinky dink, a couple $100 so I can fucking figure this out. And I took that and I fucking flipped it. Made some real shit. Like 42 and all that other shit. None of that shit was even like that. That is just out of the fruits of the fact that we flipped the shit. Straight up. This is what I'm saying to you. Last Monday, I was at a crossroads. Someone tried to 9 of swords my shit and be like, that's it, you're done. When I was like, you're right, I'm almost done fucking building the fucking franchise. So then you know what it must be time for? If you're telling me I'm kicking you out, but at the end of the day, forget the verbiage and the blah, 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 babble. I'm still telling you I'll pay you to go stay somewhere. Sounds like I'm a rich guy. Sounds like you want to give me a gift. And I took it that way. And it became my Honeynewmoon. This is not a story. What I'm documenting here is not a story of somebody living out some shit that was from somebody else's imagination. This is someone revolutionizing and taking claim and creating something out of nothing. Not even just something out of nothing, creating something out of something damned. Creating something out of something that someone planted to go wrong. And every time people plant shit in my life to go fucking wrong, let me tell you fucking something, bro. I don't know. It's like the fucking motivation, bro. For me, you like, fucking send death my way, bro. I'm like, woo, I love this song.
Creating, yeah. Like,
that's when I create my best.
Yeah.
When the guys want me out,
yeah.
When they want it off my head.
So magic is on the way.
Magic is definitely on the way. That's what I mean, bro. These niggas wanted to give me 2 pennies and be like, good luck to you, I'm done. I was like, not only is it not serious, I'll walk my happy ass back up through the fucking garage and use the code. Yeah. Just like, I'm not about like,
yeah, right.
Like, cuss me out. I'm sorry. Like, whatever, say whatever, but I'm not going to fucking fucking be in danger.
Sorry later type shit.
Sorry later type shit.
Yeah.
But that's all I got to say is like, to have done what I did.
To have seen what I saw.
To have seen what I saw. The Taurus new moon, like, I was like, you picked the fucking wrong time to fucking send death magic on a Taurus moon in the 12th house. Mm-hmm. During the fucking Taurus new moon of 2025. Because, bitch, I'm about to 10 of Pentacles this shit. Yeah. And now we're getting the Pentacle. Like, this is all Spirit wanted me to do, is to come back, sit my ass down, and finish the fucking 13 series. Yeah. Because this is the part, this is the final message. Is like, I do want to give context, like, go, and because it's at the top of the feed, this video, go watch the other 12 episodes, and now you have context. That is literally what happened. Yeah. You watched how I took somebody kicking me, evicting me, basically, and that's how I do eviction, babe. Yeah. That's how I've done it every time.
Yeah, we give you beautiful art and transcendent fucking shit to...
And me and my guys knew what to bet. Right. Me and my guys were betting on me. They were like, she's about to pull it out properly. Yeah, she's about to pull out the fattest dub of all time. Matter of fact, keep doubting her.
We were just giving us something good to bet on. Like something...
Place your bets.
Right. Yeah, real shit.
I think that's what this says. Somebody placed their bets on you to flop, and you served fucking lovers. You served, how did she bring the fucking dream reality? Just because it's my divine truth, I said, fuck it. I literally, what I just did was so cunt the last 12 days, the gift that I just gave my marriage. Bitch, I basically override and said, fuck you. I'm the king of swords. I don't give a fuck about this fucking matrix anymore.
Yeah, to the bitches, bro. It was like, we don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's pretty much what the fuck we said.
Y'all should have never booked me the fucking room. That's what I'm saying, but I do this for my sponsors so they know why they're booking me room for the tour. You know what I mean? So they know why they're doing that, because look what I do. Like, I'm telling you, these girls gave me the cheapest, the worst they could find, and I'm still gonna fucking give some shit that people wish they would. Like, you watch those videos back, you're like, damn, that looks like the proper fucking getaway. Right. I wish I was in Austin right now. That's how you felt, right? Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. These guys been investing. Now the fucking, like, they bet on you and you brought back everything. Whoa. Yeah. I'm saying someone put 7 bets. This King of Cups put 7 bets down and you fucking returned on all of them. Shit, yeah. Yeah, it's like some soulmate shit that's coming into this portal, bro. Are you kidding me? Because most people would fear this because they wouldn't have the capacity. Like, if you're this is like a test. Because I'd really have to be a real magic person in real life. Because when my fear comes up, I guess, like, to fear using your own abilities means you just have to know you have these abilities. And in a moment where the context was what it was for me the last, like, fucking month, my abilities, it's like, I'm about to use them. Because I was like, nah, I'm going to break through. I'm not going to, if this is my shot, if the world is watching, if this is my moment.
Yeah, I'm not going to fucking flop it.
That's you girls that do the floppery. We don't do any of that over here. This is my moment. Hello. I'm always ready. Fucking press record, bitch.
Always fucking ready.
Bitch. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. To do all this and protect people's boundaries, like, I'm getting in quick. I'm finishing up my series. I'm being super mindful. Demir got to have my little coffee here. Got to leave, and before the girls even, like, they don't even have to worry. Before you even got to come home, we're gonna wrap up the series and write the story out.
Yeah.
We're already gonna, bitch, are you kidding me? This is it. This is the final thing that I had to do. This is the final thing that I had to do.
Yeah.
And I just feel like May is bringing that. I mean, for me, like I said, this is really an archive for me. There are times when, like, the message is channeled proper for the guys, but I mean, anything I fucking say, you can obviously, like, I allow spirit to come through, but really this message is so clear. Is like what you just saw with that experiment was exactly the same type of documentarian, investigative journalist approach that I take to, you know, autoethnographic works. It's like, here I am presented in this situation, and I don't know if I'll get justice if I don't record what the fuck I really was on. Because I see that the girls get crazy with the pen when it's time to fucking go to the fucking notepad and write out what it was.
For sure, that part.
They're going to do that every time. So, it's time to get super uncreative with the record button.
Right.
So that the girls know.
So that they fucking know.
But yeah, this is a huge bet. A huge bet. And I just wanted to be able to do this to kind of demonstrate that, like, I am very fucking powerful. Let's be very clear. I make a lot of shit happen. And a lot of the shit that I make happen here on, like, a fucking lecture or whatever can really be applied in real life. Now, I'm not about abusing the cycles and abusing nature and abusing fucking power in any sense of the word. So, there's nothing for me to do, but do not ever be mistaken. I self-disclose on this channel and in this archive, so you bitches know what it was with me. That it was always a proper star. That there's always magic being done in my life and over my life. And that we have bigger fucking fish to fry than you girls. We're not frying any fish. I'm lying. This is the part where this is the part. Discerning all the way back to the Hierophant. And we're bringing it right the fuck back up. Episode 13, there's no booze, there's no bows, there's no hoes. There's just fucking the word of God.
Shit is just up, bro.
Shit is fucking what it is.
Shit is just up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now you know. I can dress it out. Yeah. I can dress it up. Dress it up, dress it down. But now you know that it was the strength of my heart and my character that keeps 1, entertaining you bitches, 2, guiding you bitches, 3, moving you bitches forward, and 5, fucking, see, I skipped 4, bitch. But the 4 fucking wands, bro.
Yeah.
It's like all of this shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
It's coming into the union. It's self-sustaining your emotional stability and mastering your ability to manifest crazy magic when there is no evidence that you should be able to do that.
Yeah.
And that makes you a really good investment. And that's why I did what I did. You're welcome. Because you guys don't know this, but I'm always being evaluated by the people who are worried and properly, like, assigned to me. And so, you get what I'm saying? But to be producing all of that, when that's real, when I was truly juggling, like, when I was truly...
When you're juggling,
but that's the thing is I'm working with eternal things. I don't have much, but the things that are in my life are supposed to be in my life. And so when you're working from that, everything is whole. This is the justice. And the recent past, bruv. Again, the recent past, bruv. You have to know when Saturn's like, this is what you deserve. Because Saturn's going to build you up to be fine asserting. Like, you should be fine asserting yourself over things you know are yours.
Right.
And that's why I act the way that I do. If I'm dealing with you like that, like, just know it's because I know what you are. If you're for me, I already know. Right? But this is our way of showing just, I mean, I don't know how much concretive evidence one person could need, but to the King of Cups, to our emotionally, intuitively connected King of Cups, this is like everything. This is what it's all about. This is for you type shit. Wow. So here we are. building worlds, knowing that we have this investment first, right? Let's walk down the path because we've been revealed our ancestral worth. And when we do that, this almost intuitively will come for you once you reach your star. And that's what I showed. That's what I showed. That's what's happening here. Is it's finally time for the fucking King of Pentacles to emerge.
It's time for the fucking King.
It's time for the boom for real.
Right.
It's time for the boom for real type shit.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to think too much about this. This is just, again, this is historical fucking work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that we were waiting on is to make sure we healed over this broken heart. That little fucking week did it. Even though it was still sent for me to fucking struggle through.
Exactly.
Fucking did it. Got it done.
Did that part.
I don't fear that I've been creatively directing an entire empire. I'm not scared of that.
Right.
And our outcome. That's the thing. This emperor doesn't want you to be scared. You get what I mean? The divine, your counterparts in life just don't want, there's no more of this scary energy when it comes to soulmates, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's your own bigness. A lot of times when we're scared to come into, like, soul destiny-vated contracts, it's like,
yeah, it's like yourself.
You're scared of yourself. Like, you're scared of how your impact comes across other people. Because whatever it is that you're looking at and you're like, oh, shit, like, this, like, resonates. This is, like, definitely, like, talking to me. Oh, my God. It's like, this is the problem, is the irrational fear of it, actually. Where there's, like, well, then don't fear yourself. Don't fear how your energy comes across. Because that's how it comes across. Exactly as the thing that's mirrored and reflected.
Yeah.
That you're probably sitting over here probably scared that you're the counterpart for. Why would you be scared of that? And most of us aren't. Again, we're just brought up in these conditions where it's like way less, it's like way more demure than maybe like what's really meant for us.
Yeah.
That's my situation.
Right.
It's like my shit was supposed to just be way more G'd up.
Yeah.
Like the things that mirror me, like I can't be scared. But again, I realized like I was never really scared. Like I'm talking like 8 years ago, I saw Dennis and I was like,
yeah,
wasn't nothing to be scared of.
No, we just fucking. I mean,
we
yeah,
just
it's
fucked.
like we just fucked, bro. When you saw that shit,
Wasn't anything. So that's what I would say is like in the end, I think this whole experience brings you through reflections of yourself so that you don't get scared of how you have to do things. Yeah. Of who really reflects you. I think that's huge because even us coming back right now means that it's safe. Like I know it was intuitively guided that we come back here because we were just we haven't even like I didn't even ask.
Wouldn't even be here if it wasn't.
I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't. But Spirit's like trust that it is because you've been revealed as like who's at the top with you.
True.
You know, like I'm looking at my mom's place. It's like properly done. Like shit's good. But I feel like it reflects us. Like we came back and it's like,
so we're like,
well, we came back because it like this place was reflecting us the whole time, which I think I told you guys this. I've been holding space. I'm like, I don't know what these guys are just comparing me to shit that's like.
Yeah.
But again, we talk about the divine masculine and fucking with other bitches, bro. I think that's the problem. Because I think that's what the whole situation right now is. It's like, we're coming into union and it's like, oh, you mean, like, because that's what I'm saying. It's like, we'll be revisiting conversations that are already started, already sparked. And I think, like, it doesn't really matter how long it takes you to fucking do the ring around the rosy. Yeah. You can't be going into something band for band that doesn't actually mirror any wholeness of what you are. It's just the truth. I think everybody got that soberingly with the Taurus new moon. I think that's what I really showed, you know, is like, I think I do this I think I document Dennis and I's journey as well because it's a very divine masculine, divine feminine balance situation. So we can help people as well when it comes to knowing what your energy being fully matched will look like. Because I think a lot of people think like, oh my God, like they might view themselves and like their empire as maybe just being like money, career based, right? Yeah. So then they'll be like, okay, I could never date a man who's doesn't make 6 figures, right? can't even do that. And it's coming from a real place, right? You're trying to set the boundary of like, well, proper, I make fucking 10 figures. So I just want to make sure, right? You might be saying some shit like that, and it should be that if you're on my level, but it's not even just that. I think it's a different assessment of like what we are. Like this Taurus new moon is like, you're so many things. And I think for a lot of people, like I said with my mom, the reason I'm back here is like, I can assume that she got the same thing in our week apart. I mean, you're just going to see the ways where it's like, oh, but like when I think about someone matching me, and then when I think about coming into union with someone that matches me, they're gonna match everything that I'm really doing. Not just like what I feel like I'm seen for, not even just the stuff that makes me the most money, like everything. You get what I'm saying? Like I was trying to tell my mother, I was like, well, Mom, it is gonna be a problem though if you come into contact with someone that you want to be in divine partnership with, you know, love, sex, and relating to. And, you know, there's issues with like life choices you've made, right? Like if you had kids in a previous marriage, like, and they don't like that, they don't like something, they don't like your choice. You know, it's not offending me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just saying that's someone who's not accepting, like, or who can't reflect. And I'm not saying, you know, we got to go band for band. I'm just saying, but you have to be able to reflect an understanding and a capacity for like everything that it is. So again, in the end, for the outcome to be the emperor, I just feel like this emperor energy feared the empress, actually, like petrified, like scared. But I think in the end, the emperor, right, this sort of Mars in Cancer moving out of Cancer now, I think was that kind of conversation where our emperor energy, our Mars energy was coming into proper alignment of like not fearing something, giving to it fully, equal give and take. I think that's just like so the theme right now. I think you're going to see that in every type of relationship where it's like, you know, people, I think we're really, really so scared of that, like of like something that actually, because I think when we talk about these contracts of even me, like, you know, I think what my mom's trying to figure out right now in her life, or we look at other examples, it's like, I think people are trying to vet out like what's coming from what. And I think the separation at the Taurus new moon was important. Yeah. I think it was going to just, I think the Taurus new moon is very like, it is just what it is. Like, I think to me, you know, it kind of reminds me of like, you know, the pop star that like everybody loves, but like under the Taurus new moon, like that pop star is like, if they're really the only person that has any star energy for like in the entire arena, you're going to know. Like, I just feel like this was the type of moon where it's like, you say what you are. Yeah. So if you're like in the crowd during this Taurus new moon, that's what you are, a spectator. Mm-hmm. If you're on camera, you know, in this movie, then you're saying like, I'm a fucking main character. Right. If you're, you know what I mean? If you're moving into a new house or if you're upgrading your shit, that's what you're saying you are. For sure. Yeah, you feel me? Right. Yeah. And I just feel like no more of this. Again, I'm excited for this new age for artists specifically because I think like not everybody is an artist, obviously. Like that's not everybody's path. But I think we've been so lumped into this creatives like business making model that it's all like that it's assuming that it's an artistic practice as well. Like a lot of these bitches on YouTube are not artists. A lot of these bitches on fucking Instagram are not artists. Like, and it's not even a shade. It's just like, that's why there's no resonance in the fucking terms of like, do you understand like what this even is and what motivates this journey? Yeah. Yeah, they don't get it. But based off like that, yeah. Different paths. So, you know, it's different paths, but to me, there's so much concrete evidence. There's so much that can be said. But I think that's what we do is like, I think for me and for future, anyone that I relate to in the future, like my relationship is such a good example of like how I would really embrace and like how mature I really feel like I am energetically when it comes to like being like, well, we're all really just like once I get the green light that you're for me, like there's not like, it's not going to be some like heating up phase. Like we're not boiling like water. Like that's not even what we're doing here. Yeah. Like we're just flowing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm glad to be an example of an empress and an emperor who can say from the jump, you don't have to make the stain on the shit. I fucking can match with this nigga on fucking Tinder. We can be like, let's fuck on Tinder. And then literally be like married 8 years later, fucking coming back from our honeymoon, wilding out. Type shit. Still fucking sovereign, still doing good. Still same crew, you know? Right. And I think that I'm here to reassure people, you can completely follow that pulse of life, but I think that the pulse is never going to come from something you have to like go arbitrarily create. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem with love is like we always hear when people really have love because they'll reflect on it. And then we're like, oh my God, that's going to be such an exciting experience, you know? So then we go out looking for love.
Yeah.
Never look for it.
No.
Never look for it. Maybe it's everywhere. It's what you are.
Yeah.
If we go out looking for love, you're going to wind up paying for it. Literally. So, you know, 40 minutes in, I'm feeling fucking blessed. I fucking really feel, yeah, I feel really special. I feel like I'm really glad that I continue to also, one thing that I think my husband can attest to is like also when I'm really good with like coming into new relationships that are going to be significant for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I massage you into the fact that like Taurus Moon here, like we can go as slow as you need to go. But also that there's nothing to go slow for. Like in terms of me, like I don't give like not sure-footedness when it comes to like something I want to invest in.
Yeah.
Like if I like you as a person or I feel like there's something worth like
you're not like
exploring in a connection with someone, I usually tend to go out of my way to make sure that like you know that this is going to be extended in such a positive way. Like, so I feel very direct and very open right now. But yeah, it's an amazing thing. I'm very healed. I feel very, positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow. Because like I said, I think I think this is a mental realm. It's the mental gymnastics can make you think someone who is giving to you is actually you're giving to. It's like, this was what was corrected.
Yeah.
Who's feeding who? I think the girls, I think that's what I feel like people who like watch me and like we're playing games with me all the time on the ether are always like, oh, I'm feeding you. I'm like, no, baby, like you're being fed. Like you're being fed. No shade. Oh my God. But this is great. We'll end on this. I think we acknowledge like who's locked outside, who's been like feeding. And then now it's all straightened out and we have what we need to come in and go forward. And you discerned your way all the way to it. When it was here, you let it develop,
Yeah.
You let people actually become a fool for love. Like you actually let people like walk right up to you. Like I said, we're back in real life now, vacation. Like that's what I love about a vacation is like it really is meant to feel like a proper like a separate like experience.
Right, I agree. Yeah, you go get
But,
that.
For me and my husband, we really let people who we could tell are interested. Like I said, I'm aggressive. Like I'm aggressive in the sense of like with my like I think the only thing to be aggressive about is like I'm really for it. Like I'm really with it. Like you know what I mean? Like if I'm really fucking with a vibe, I get from the fucking page. Like when I find out on something, it's like instant for me. This process for me happens so quickly, but I get it. Not everybody's a big brain. So, some people might really need to like go through their Page of Cups, then their Knight of Cups, and then they're fucking full-fledged, like, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it, bro. They're like full-fledged fuck it. Full-fledged fuck it. We're like fucking building it. This person's not even a weirdo. They're with it. Yeah. Yeah, because in the recent past, I think like people see like, oh shit, they got the victory too. They're lit as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's not a mess. I'm happy. I'm like I said, I'm just grateful that the universe really gave me that week because it's like, dude, I really live like that. Like you guys don't understand. Like when we throw a party, it's not, we're so good. We're good with the party vibe. Like it can be 2 people. It can be 9 million people. It will always be fucking a lituation. It will always be like, dude, I can't believe we drank so much. And it'll always be that. Like it'll always be some Project X shit. No shade. But I think now to just like ride the fucking victory wheel, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. I think, like I said, we needed to understand who's locked out, who's overgiving, who's properly receiving.
Yeah,
and
the placement of shit.
I just think people were in their head about, like, I don't know. And so, okay, let's separate shit out, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. There's those 10 pentacles. This is this is so much, Dennis. This is so much, Dennis. I'm so grateful. Like, we finished. Yeah. I fucking did my job. Yeah. Fuck you guys. I did what I was told to do all of April. And now I'm here on May 2nd, finishing a 13 episodic. That is just, let's just say that the Honeynewmoon episodic is all about the nature of soulmate companion, soul connections. You know, the real nature of them. That when you're with the proper souls, like, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I didn't even need another week to show me that. I've been doing that wild proper things with my guy with just pure imagination. Every single day is like we find crazy ways to make it happen, dude. We find the craziest ways to make it happen. And I'm just like, so grateful.
So grateful.
So grateful.
Yeah.
That people are fucking clear now.
Yeah.
They're done stealing from themselves. They're ready to just move forward.
Yeah.
Great. Because I know that that's what got cleared up.
Yeah.
I know that that's what got cleared up. Is that we are actually valuable. We're actually at the top. Alongside the people that we're going for proper reasons.
Yeah.
We can make fun anytime, you know what I mean? But we're also waiting on God's plan to unfold, and not by just waiting. Like, I think we're doing beautiful, brilliant things.
Yeah.
I feel really great. My bout, like, I'm so grateful. This has been the best.
Needed this time.
Like, this is my honeymoon. Like, this is really the one the universe gave me, and it was absolutely perfect. There was so much. I have no other words other than absolute perfection.
Yeah, for real.
So thank you guys so much for watching all fucking 13 of these.
Thank you.
Episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I hope it made you want to function.
Yeah, living it was
because this is just the start of the summer. So
exactly.
So
it really was.
It was crazy. I like the shit we did.
Yeah.
It
was
like,
crazy.
Yeah. So, what happens on the Honeynewmoon stays in the Honeynewmoon, but we try to bring y'all along. I love everybody. All right, we're ready now for the rest of our life. But I'm glad this little experiment is done. Signing off from this room, hopefully, for a good while.
Yep. It'll be different.
It'll be different on the other side. Boom. Now you see us, now you don't.